Check 1 2, check 1 2. Bad lighting, good lighting, hopefully. Good morning. So the plan for today is I have two arachnids to rehouse. I have an emperor scorpion who's in too big of a tank, I guess. And then I have a rose-haired tarantula, which is currently in too small of a tank. And I'll tell you why. This is my rose-haired tarantula. She is in way too small of a tank. The reason for that is that I had her in an incorrect tank. Now, I've been keeping this tarantula in this tank for 10 years maybe? And I know, you're not supposed to keep tarantulas with a mesh lid. But up until recently, I had almost no problems with this. Until recently. So lately, for whatever reason, she's been a little antsy. She has constantly been climbing the glass and getting stuck in that screen. This is the reason why they tell you don't put tarantulas in tanks with a screen lid, because they can get caught in that and they can basically hang themselves from their legs, and their legs can fall off, they can bleed out, they can die. It's not good. Now, I did not learn that until after I've been keeping this tarantula for a long time. By that time, I figured I had no problems with it, might as well not change it until recently. That's when she's been climbing the glass. It's been several times a week. I'm worried one day I'm not gonna find her in time and she is gonna get caught in this and die. So when I went on vacation recently, I decided to put her in this so that I knew she wouldn't get caught in the screen. Now this is way too small of a enclosure for a tarantula that size, so I went yesterday and bought a tank that is the right size. Now it might look a little small compared to that, which it is a lot smaller, but tarantulas don't need a whole lot of space, and honestly this 10-gallon tank is a little too big, so this should do just fine. And if I discover that it's a little too small in any way, or if she's having any troubles with it, then I will switch to an even larger one, but I'm thinking this one should be fine. And I figured while I'm rehousing the tarantula, I might as well rehouse a scorpion. So yeah, gonna rehouse a scorpion. Now for my tarantula, I want to switch the substrate up a little bit. I've been using like an Eco-Earth coconut fiber thing. I want to continue to use that, but I'm gonna add some dirt, like potting soil to it, give it a little more firmness and see how that goes. First, I have to find a good bucket to mix the substrate in. Here's our empty bucket. It's starting to rain. Try to not get too wet while doing this. I'm gonna just shake it up real good and that'll stir it, hopefully. That did pretty much nothing. Just gonna stir it by hand. Okay, I started by hand and I actually added a little bit more dirt to it, and seemed nice. Once I pack it down, it seemed to kind of hold. If this substrate doesn't work, I can always swap it out, but I'm gonna try this. It's just potting soil, not the Miracle-Gro, but like topsoil, so it doesn't have any weird stuff in it. And I've already tested it on some feeder insects, and then I put the OBT in it. So I mean, everything survived that I put in it in this potting soil. So if it doesn't work out with the Eco-Earth and potting soil mix, I can always change it. Now I just have to very gently scoop him in here. Very gently. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. Look at there. Look at it. Easy peasy. Okay, now I just have to set him to the side and not forget that he's not cookies. Okay, don't let me forget I put him in that. Put Rosie over here too. That's the name of the spider, by the way. Rosie. Pretty sure that's the name of every Grammostola rosea. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the substrate in this, if I can get the dang thing open. There we go. All right, I prefer not to get much on the side so that it looks pretty, but I'm gonna try to only get it on the back side. I want to put a good amount of substrate just so that I have room to burrow. I've never had my rose-haired tarantula burrow before, but supposedly they're a burrowing species because most terrestrial tarantulas burrow, I think, because they're not fossorial, they're terrestrial, but she's never burrowed. She's basically like a pet rock. She doesn't really do anything. Pack it down real good so it'll be firm. All right, now the same thing on the other one. All right, so that's done. As you can see, I put a little bit more in this one because this is the one the scorpion's going in. And I know he burrows. I'm gonna go ahead and like decorate him. Let's see, this can be for the scorpion. This can be his hide. Give him a little starting burrow.
Add a little foliage. And a water dish just in case he needs it. He probably will just drink from the substrate, which is fine. But I'm gonna put it in there. Now I gotta figure out what to do with this one. All done. Just kidding. Maybe I can fit this old hide in there. That's so horrendously big though. Maybe I can find something smaller. You know what? I'm actually kind of liking the log in there. It's a little bit of a double-decker kind of thing. Got a little place to burrow and a spot up here to relax. I don't know if she'll use the burrow. Like I said, she never really has burrowed in the past, but I'm hoping giving her an opportunity with a good burrow, she might actually burrow. But if she doesn't want to, you know, it's still there. Also went ahead and replaced both the water dishes with the clean ones. I don't really know what to use as decoration in this one. I don't really know what will fit. I don't know, I guess a stick and maybe like a leaf. Ta-da! There we go. It's like a little plant on the side. All right, now it's time to put the arachnids back in their enclosures. Okay, here goes the rose here. She's normally pretty gentle, so it shouldn't be too hard. She is in a new enclosure though, so like she may be antsy. Where's my tongs? Let's see if she's looking aggressive. No, she looks pretty chill. Famous last words. Gentle now. Okay, gently move her. Great, now she won't get off. Well, this is a bad idea. Now I can't get her off. It's not a great idea to handle, but you know, she's always been pretty chill, so maybe she won't bite me today. That would suck. Okay. There we go. Now I just gotta get her into her new enclosure. Ooh, I blew on her. She did not like that. Come on. There we go. All right, one down and one to go. Okay, now for the frisky boy. I didn't forget he wasn't a cookie. Pop this thing open. And he should have no problem running away. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, there he goes. Didn't mean to throw him over, but there we go. Don't want to stress him out too much, but I do kind of want him to go down there to find his burrow, so he'll be less stressed. Jeez, you're aggressive. Come on, I'm just trying to introduce you to your new home. Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right. There you go. Okay, he can find it from there. And a nice manly blue for the manly scorpion. There we go. You got a scorpion, tarantula, another scorpion, and another tarantula. Now I have a shelf entirely dedicated to tarantulas. All happy and rehomed. And my room is only a little bit of a disaster. The cleanup, the fun part. Hey. Alright guys, that's all I got for today. I'll check them out in a little while, a few days, see if they're doing okay, see if I need to change anything up, but for now it looks fine. But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you see something that I missed or if you have questions, and I will see you in the next one.